Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, she just,
And she said that it's an elevated toilet,
The whole toilet or just the
she
seat?
put a taller toilet in it.
the whole
and
toilet.
Really? That's awesome.
Dining room. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't like that.
Nope, me
He
either.
says, you don't? I said, no. I said, how about put a laminated floor down? All right.
Yeah, it's like, why
He said,
would,
you buy it and we'll put it down.
No, that's why I bought over there by the
Oh,
stairway.
oh, by the, yeah.
yeah.
Put some jumbo in a poke. That's right.
Yeah, it's
I remember the house, like, I mean,
it was on a hill,
yeah, it was on a hill.
Yeah.
very steep too.
Yeah.
And we went out and picked lettuce. or
Underneath the
something.
house, there was a stream going under there.
Yep,
I
because you were
remember
fishing there too.
Yeah, gosh.
Yeah.
I remember the steep backyard.
Yeah.
I
I
remember.
remember rolling down it or something.
I remember sleeping on the living room floor, and it was all wood flooring, so it creaked like crazy.
Yeah.
There was a lot of us packed into that
I
living room,
just
wasn't
remember-
there?
Oh, yeah, it was
Other
like,
cousins
Yumi and-
and shit.
There could have been.
I remember the trip there, I threw up in the car. Raisin Bran.
We were just talking about, you said Ralph was born right down the street.
Wow.
The street went here, and then there was another street coming here. There was a little house there, and Ralph was born in that house.
Oh my. I remember the drive
cool.
that goes down in the street and you had a choice
Yeah.
of turning this way or that
Were you
way.
all born at home?
Huh?
Were you all born at home?
No. Ralph was the only one.
Wonder why he was born at home.
Well,
Couldn't get to the
I
hospital.
drove up the road too far, and he didn't make it.
Oh.
It was out in the middle of like no place. You had to go kind of far to.
Yeah.
They had a store, I think, but I
Yeah,
can't remember
jumbo.
too much
I
because
remember a lot about it.
we were pretty young. Yeah.
Remember
Yeah.
Aunt Eva would roll
I think
up
I was
her
12.
eyelids.
Oh, yeah, and Eva.
That was freaky.
Yuck.
There was a
It's a talent I don't.
horse farm right back there, Uncle Jim's.
Right.
They had race horses back there.
Hmm.
One whole, as we was going back that way, there was nothing but race horses.
I just remember it being really hilly. It was kind of hot too. Of course, it's the middle of summer, but it was
I
interesting.
think I was about 12. I think.
You were 12?
I think I was 12. I remember being 11
Well,
or
if you
12.
were
Yeah.
12, they were little.
Yeah.
Well, I was 10 then.
Yeah.
No, not well, 10 and a half, because we're only a year and a half apart.
Give or take.
And then you're
7.
3 years. Huh? Yeah.
Remember that 55 Chevy I had?
No.
Yeah, black one.
Mm.
A Chevy. I never knew you in a Chevy.
A two-door hardtop I had was.
Wow.
And
Did
I
it?
was trying to put a floor
That's
shifter
the
in
first
it.
time.
Well, the cousin come from Pennsylvania. I had to shift her up here, and I had to shift her down here.
Oh man. They both
Come
work.
on, I'll
You,
take
you had one on the tree,
Yeah.
and you were
Come on.
installing one on the
I
floor.
said, come on, I'll take you for a ride. I got 2 transmissions in here.
Well, one
Faking
of them
them out.
hooked up to nothing,
And he went-
apparently.
And he went, and he stopped for years.
That you had 2
I had 2
transmissions.
transmissions. in it.
Oh, no way.
No, that's
Because
I,
when I shift the bottom one, you know, what, gas it up some and make it go quicker, you know. He thought I had 2 transmissions in my car.
the only cars I remember was in South Lorraine, and I don't remember that
I
one.
don't remember a Chevy at all.
Didn't you have a station wagon at one time?
I don't think so.
I just remember riding in the back of a station wagon where you can actually sit and look out the back window.
Yeah.
I do remember that too.
Yeah.
But that wasn't ours.
My dad had a station wagon.
Oh, okay.
Maybe.
Maybe that was your grandpa.
Can't do that
Maybe.
now.
No.
I do
Well-
remember one besides what was it, a 66 Galaxy 500? I remember
Galaxy? Yeah.
a older
There was a
version
Falcon.
of a Galaxy before that or something, wasn't it?
Didn't he race a Falcon before he raced the Mustang?
That was the Thunderbolt.
Black 66.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It was a black 66 red interior, 390 4-speed, Kragers, and I know you were poking holes in the exhaust to make it almost straight through exhaust. We could hear you
Well, it
blocks
was a dual
away.
exhaust.
Dad's coming.
It was that thing just sounded wicked.
So I
But
think
I
everyone-
remember a car before that. I thought it was another black one, and it was an earlier model.
Could have been. Galaxy.
I don't
It
know.
was I had a 55 Chevy, it was black.
I don't remember.
I don't remember
Chevy at
that
all.
I
one.
can't remember.
All I just remember all of his
I think
cars
it was
were
a
black with red
59
interior.
Ford too, it was black.
Ah,
I always thought it was something like Mayberry's, you know.
oh, like an old Galaxy
Galaxy
types, yeah.
thing.
He did have a Galaxy 500.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
was
the 66.
What
Yeah.
they call Did they call that a fastback back then?
I don't
In the
know.
Galaxy, I don't think.
But of course, I remember the Mustang because we got to ride in that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't remember the Thunderbolt, but I remember the Mustang
Yes.
Oh,
because you were roughly 5 or
I
6
remember, I remember them both, yeah.
because it was 65, right, Dad?
With the
Mustang.
Thunderbolt?
Yeah, the Mustang GT350 that was a 65. So you were
7.
7, I was 6, and we just got sitting.
Somehow I remember
The
that.
Thunderbolt was 64.
I remember.
I don't remember that
Yeah,
one.
I do.
64 fiberglass front end and everything.
It didn't have a
Were they
back
all
seat.
loud?
That Mustang did not have a
Oh,
back
I
seat.
know.
No, we were
taking us
bouncing around in the back, and he's going around the block, just barely letting the clutch out. Open headers, which is extremely loud, just barely idling around, and it's doing like 35 idling.
Only because Halamuski was not.
Yeah, he wasn't home at the time. The cop
Over
wasn't
yonder,
home.
Back in the
Oh,
garage,
is
put it in
Husky
the
the
garage,
cop?
closed the door.
Yep.
You see the cop?
Yeah, he was a cop two houses down.
Yeah.
Two houses down, they never bothered.
Jimmy Halabuski?
Yeah, with his dad, Jimmy.
Jimmy
Yeah,
Halamuski.
yeah. That's the first thing. Where
That's
car
where-
appreciating got into our blood.
Oh,
That's where
wow.
Kathy lived about 3 houses down from
Yeah.
me.
Kathy Dahl, yeah.
Yep, she was like 2 more houses down from that because it was the
Yeah,
Vargoviches and the
Vargoviches and
Dolls.
Dolls.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah. DeLugas, Quickle, Halamuski, Vargovich Dahl, yeah.
One
Yep.
of the brothers used to live across the street from me.
Your brothers? Yeah, because
Well, 2 of them actually,
Yeah, Bob.
and John.
Bob and John. Yeah.
sounds like a song.
Because Bob was married to Carol, right? Bob Carol Ted now.
Yes.
And then John lived there for a short time because Mikey used to come and play with us.
Yeah.
So there was 2 brothers before the Herreras moved in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, I remember because I was thinking last night. I don't know why. The time where Mom was cooking something in the oven and she dropped it in the grease spill, and flames like burned off her eyebrows and stuff.
Oh,
And
Yeah.
I ran across the street to get Aunt Carol. I'm like, Mom,
Oh God.
this isn't good.
In this Tacoma Avenue or something like that.
Yeah, yeah.
And he's bitching about somebody run through his yard. He said, it's one of your kids that run through my yard with that motorcycle.
We don't have a
We
motorcycle.
had that mini bike, but we didn't ride
That was you, probably. Was that you?
No, no.
No.
I was working or something, and I seen that marks in that yard, and I said, yeah, he said, look, it tore my yard up. I said, I don't think so. Because there was two marks there, and there was sliding, like he was really going around the corner.
Yeah.
I said, somebody in a car or something run up in your yard. I said, the motorcycle, I said, I race motorcycles, and I said, you don't do that in the yard with a motorcycle.
No.
I said, it should have wiped out, and then it didn't. I said,
Yeah, if you slide like that in a
I was the only
motorcycle.
one that was tearing the
And we-
streets
and we
up
never-
with a
I
motorcycle.
think it was one of your kids.
Yeah, we didn't ride the mini bike anywhere around home.
No, this,
No, we went to the
take us to
motorcycle track.
dump.
the
Yeah,
little
we went
Honda
to the dump
70.
and stuff.
Yeah.
Yep.
It wasn't us.
anybody want coffee?
No, I'm good.
No, thank you.
Yeah,
She was, Dean
think-
was just saying how
I
the,
think it was chicken she was making.
I don't know.
And she dropped the pan in grease and flames. And I'm, I don't know, 10, 11.
You Panic City, yeah.
Run.
1 year older than me.
What's that?
That dog got a hook in his mouth. Now,
Oh, I remember
Droopy.
that. That was Droopy,
Wouldn't
yeah.
let me take it out.
oh.
Then we take it to the vet.
Like a fish hook?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't know where it come from.
Yeah.
She would scrounge for anything. It's like
Oh my God.
she was a
probably out in the
She was
yard.
hussy.
she was a
Yeah,
hussy.
as kids, we were always down the river
Neighborhood
fishing
hussy.
and shit. So
And she was
it
just
could've been
rolling
mine.
stuff or just
Oh,
eat
probably.
anything, eat a dead bird.
She would eat that. First she'd roll in it, then she'd eat it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who put the bologna?
Oh, we'd slide bologna underneath the door, put the dog on the other side of the door, and you'd see your tongue darting underneath the floor trying to get the bologna.
That was droopy, right?
That was Droopy, yeah.
She would have some epileptic fits or
Oh,
something.
Yeah, she
yeah.
did, yeah.
Really?
The cage and everything
We had two
outside the
records.
garage.
Remember those?
Yeah.
Oh,
It lasts for a while, and then all of a sudden
kept
something
her
coming
awake
up
all
here.
night.
Something come up and then
And took
broke that cage open. And
there was blood all over the snow. Remember
That's
those?
what
Later
we're
on.
talking about.
It was either a stray dog or a coyote or a wolf, I
I
know.
don't know.
no, we don't know if it was a
We
dog.
had coyotes over the hill, which wasn't far
But we were
away.
living right by the river.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we were close to
I seen very little wildlife when I was down the hill. You
Yeah,
would
same here.
hardly-
Do
You
you
would
remember the
hardly
dead
ever see a
bobcat?
deer.
That we saw one time?
No.
Going down the main hall, down the main path.
Like
Over
Eagles
here was a
Pit,
dead
Oh,
bobcat
man.
Avahazis?
Hey,
Well,
At the end of Homewood?
at the end of
Katie,
Homewood,
Katie
yeah.
went to the fair, and that's when we lived in Haley Street. She brought the rabbit home, you know. I said, okay. I said, well, in fact, you built her cage, didn't you?
She gave it to Crystal, didn't she? Or
I
Crystal
don't
ended
know.
up with rabbits.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah, but you built a cage for Katie's
Yeah.
rabbit.
Okay.
Katie.
But then
Yeah.
the rabbit, she,
I do remember
And
that.
that,
yeah,
the cabin,
but then the rabbit kept her up all night.
she said, can you
Oh.
get rid of that rabbit? And I said, why? I know there was up, got to stayed up all night.
Yeah.
Plus it kicked everything out.
All the
Yeah,
debris.
Rabbits
rabbits
are-
do.
Nah.
well, yeah, they're nocturnal, so.
They're,
Give the whole thing to somebody that, as long as he gives them a good old.
Yeah.
So there was a
Yeah, we
down
didn't
there-
have him
down
too
there
long.
by 58 by the racetrack. There was a barn there and stuff. They had like a feed thing there.
Oh.
I asked this, walked in there and I said, looked at this young girl and I said, how would you like a free rabbit? I said, cage and food and all.
Yeah.
She says, yeah, I'll take it. I said, I'd rub back.
Didn't he start to eat through the cage too?
Oh.
Eat the
Oh,
wood
they'll
out?
gnaw on
If it's
anything.
wood,
Wood,
yeah,
yeah.
they will.
rabbits tend
I
to
think
be
I
nasty.
would used some metal bars, if I remember correctly. Had some leftover storm door push bars or something. I made bars in a portion of it. I kind of remember that.
Yeah, it's even with,
I told her, I said, that rabbit's gonna keep her awake.
yep,
She had
Just
about a week.
hamsters.
Just like the hamsters.
Hamsters, we bought hamsters for Mallory.
Oh, yeah.
The thing would just run on the wheel constantly all night, and it's like, no, we got to take it out the utility room. Yep.
Squeak, squeak.
They
Yeah.
got out, did you get that? One of them got out.
Oh, geez, a couple
I had a
times.
hell of a time finding it.
It was in the
The
air
hamster.
ducts. In the air ducts. It was,
Yeah.
Well, I know whenever one got loose, Droopy just.
I think
yeah,
we had
it was
episodes with Mitzi and Fritzy doing that.
Oh
shit,
yeah, they
too.
would catch a
Oh,
hamster. Yeah, it's like,
Really?
oh,
and Minnie.
They're
Minnie,
dumb.
Minnie Pity.
Misty Pity.
Misty Pity. That's
Pity.
something like that. Yeah. Misty Pity. Minnie was
What's
a
the
pup.
dog's name?
Misty.
Yeah,
Yes,
she was
she-
a toy dachshund.
She was a toy.
She was tiny. She was about as long as your forearm.
just long enough to hump your forearm.
Lift up your arm and she'd fall right off.
Yeah.
Who owned Duke? Didn't you have a
That
black
was mine,
dog?
yeah.
That was Duke. Yeah.
Who thought he was a cat? Remember?
That
Didn't
was
he?
Dopsy, wasn't
He tried to be a
Missy-
lap
Yeah,
dog,
blonde,
that's
yeah,
for sure.
blonde.
I thought he walked like.
Blonde-
Wasn't there a black
blonde
cat though? too?
Yeah. It was.
I don't remember a cat.
it? Was one time
Yeah.
in Pennsylvania.
Uh-huh.
And she said, where'd you live at? I said, I don't know, it was one of these damn hills there.
Yeah.
Might have been that house, I don't know.